And Morgan, what happened last time? You took notes, you said.
I said I took some.
Okay.
I mostly drew pictures.
Okay. Pictures say 1,000 words.
Yes, describe the pictures.
Were they hot pictures?
I drew this one of, I don't know who.
No.
And then I drew this one of a tiger.
Oh yeah.
And then I drew this, that's not a tiger, because you saw it and you said it wasn't a tiger.
No. Yeah.
But that is relevant, the tiger.
That's what happened.
The Southside
That's what happened
tiger.
last time.
I wrote down pig manure and cinnamon.
Yeah.
Go undercover as CDC to investigate victim's body.
I got more.
Helena also...
I can just describe.
Oh, okay. You want me to not talk like that?
Yeah.
Helena visited.
Then I just have to say it again anyway. So last session started off with picking up with Thomas Thompson. He's been going around the country in an RV killing people he thinks are evil. He's traveling with his cat named Pineapple. And
Who's a totally normal cat.
Totally normal, just very old, ancient cat by normal standards.
45 years old.
well, she's 18.
No.
And you guys Pineapple's telling him where to go, and he went to LA. You guys drove past each other, spotted each other, pulled into an Applebee's, and started eating.
We ate the cheese dippers.
They were out.
No, but remember, then I pushed back, and you're like, okay, fine, you get your cheese dippers.
That's the one thing you can push back on the scenario.
That's your one.
I think you should still make her roll sanity.
What? It was a cheese dipper.
A cheese dipper.
And you guys talked and told him everything. Pizzarelli called. He was concerned about Thomas Thompson for some reason. And
no reason. It's fine.
Then you guys said you were going back to the sandwich shop, but changed your mind because you realized you just came from there.
It'd be weird.
You guys went to the Southside Tigers' former residence and parked outside, and were going in when a sheriff's department car pulled up and came out and talked to you guys, got your fake IDs. You guys went inside, and you saw there was a camera recording you all as you went inside. The place had been cleaned out, but the smell of the supernatural scent was in the basement. You guys then went to the police station. Who were the 4 slugs? Do you remember their names?
Yes. We have Seth Gonzalez, Deputy Julian,
Saints.
Julian Sains. Marlin is
Lieutenant Marlin.
The big M's.
And Freddie.
Freddie Sutton.
Sergeant Gully.
Ed Hamilton? No, that was the other guy.
So John Marlin is the leader. Then there's Anton Gully. Then there's Julian Sains. Then there's Freddie Sutton. You guys went to the police station. You met a man with a medical issue. And then you were taken back by Julian Sains to the Slugs' room. And you saw their different desks. You weren't able to really look into anything. You wanted the file on the Southside Tiger. He clearly had the file, but wouldn't give it to you.
He called me a lot of names.
Yeah, he's also racist and a white supremacist, despite being Hispanic. And there was also Sergeant Freddie Sutton came in. He was the guy that was doodling swastikas. And they both had you leave. And then they called Marlin and told him what was going on. And then he watched you guys leave. You got in your car. I'm sorry. Before this, after you were at the Southside Tiger House, you took the RV up to an RV park and left it there.
Yes.
And then you went to the police station. Did all that. Then you left the police station and you were thinking, we'll go to one of their houses.
Yeah.
And you randomly decided to go to Anton Gully's.
Randomly.
And you did. It was random. He rolled. And then and you went to Gully's house and you noticed that there was pollen on his wife's car, but the cruiser that was in the driveway was clean. And then you guys left.
We're like, that's weird. Let's go look at the other one.
And then you went to Deputy Saints and it looked like there was a car there. And you're like, I don't know. And then you went back to the Gully's house.
I don't think we have the whole story.
Well, so the reason we left is because it looked like he was there.
He was home.
Yeah, he was home, and when we came back, the car was gone.
Yeah.
Gullies.
Well, to be fair, you thought he was still there when you came back. So you didn't leave because he was there.
That's how
Well,
I
his
remember.
cruiser was gone.
Yeah, his cruiser was gone when
Right,
we came
but I'm
back.
saying you didn't leave his house initially because he was there.
Yes, we
You
just
thought he was
tried
still
to go
going to be there when you
Sutton's
came
first.
back.
Mm.
We went to Sutton's just
That's-
because.
It,
Yeah,
it was
okay.
really just because Adam was out of the room and he didn't get to hear the first part about the pollen, and then he came back and I repeated it, and he's like, "Let's go there."
He's a leader.
But we broke into Gullies.
Yeah, you like snuck into Gullies, avoiding the doorbell camera. You went in the back door, prepared to bust it down, and it was unlocked. The front door was unlocked. The inside looked like hell, like no one's been taking care of it for a year or so. In the basement, you found several dead people, Gully's family, a Amazon worker, and you found notes from a diary from Franklin Dyer, the Southside Tiger, related to summoning entities and from other dimensions and other places, and he just kept getting the math wrong. Tim figured out the math instantly.
Dangerous.
You put together that Gully is like for some reason continuing the work, but it doesn't seem like the other slugs are in on this.
Yeah, they did not know. They might be bad, but they're not that
The
bad.
slugs are very cliquish.
Yeah.
Just racist.
And you guys, it's like 4 a.m. right now, and you guys decided you're just gonna wait here for Gully to return and ambush him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you haven't decided what, if anything, you'll do about the other slugs. So we'll start there. You guys are all like in the dining room, I assume, because the scent is super strong in the basement. So I doubt you'd want to spend much time down there. So you're like all in the dining room right now.
Yeah. And our original mission coming to LA, where you guys, I guess, I randomly happened here. But
Yeah, your original mission that Pizzarella gave. Well, it started because some guy tore his own skull apart.
Right.
Yeah.
And downstairs, the victims, it looks like they've also self-mutilated themselves in horrible ways.
So
But the original mission was to find out what caused that, if it is a sort of chemical, recover it for Delta Green.
we have.
So we
the
might want to
formula
question this guy if we can.
Right. That was the plan last time. I wrote it down even.
So restrain him.
Plan to ambush him, torture to see if others are involved, then kill him.
Yep.
Making it look like a suicide if possible.
So yeah, we need to position ourselves in the house so that when he enters the home, shuts the door, we can bum rush him.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah. You guys are all very tired, also.
Yeah. It
Sleep,
is a suburban house, right? Like just
Yeah.
Okay.
sleeps for the week.
Sleeps for the week, but rotation, 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, I guess.
One by the front, one by the back door. Just keep an eye out the windows, looking for his car to come up.
2 people on lookout at all times.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Okay, so one person on the front door, one on the back, you said?
Yeah, and just keep an eye out for his cruiser coming back.
Okay. Are you going to lock the doors?
Well, they were unlocked when we got here, so.
Then we'll leave him unlocked, yeah, so he doesn't suspect anything.
Okay.
I think
Did we move our car? Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
parked further away already.
Yeah, Toby went out and moved the car further down the street.
is that a question?
Yeah.
I'd probably move it a street over. I don't want there to be any chance of him driving past it because I assume, or they could have potentially warned him about our car.
I mean,
Yeah, because they did see us leave.
If there's like a cul-de-sac or some dead end street, a block or 2 over maybe, I'd
Okay,
try and park
sure.
it there
You
so
can do
it's like out of the way where he'd never go.
sure, and you walk back.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We're all armed, right? We have all of our standard issue sidearms.
Pistols, yeah.
Because the other thought, and I'll say to all of you, is if he did go to the station, they all got a call or something about us being weird at the station, they could all come back together and, I don't know, move as a
But
group.
they don't know that we're here.
Correct. Unless they have access to all the street cams and normal police stuff, maybe.
There probably wouldn't be cameras in neighborhoods, though.
True. I don't know how extensive they'd go looking into us.
They seem a little dumb.
You do know that there was an alarm that went off also at the Southside Tigers residence
Mm-hmm.
when it was
So they're
recording.
probably all...
And sirens did come to the location.
To the tiger, yeah.
So there was an alert for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It should be okay. But yeah, who's taking the first shift?
I will keep an eye out front.
Okay.
I'll take the back door.
Okay. Bob will take the back door. And the other two, you're going to get some sleep.
As much as I can, yeah, I guess. Just rest up.
Yeah. Just, it may or may not take the full time of this, but how long are you planning on sleeping?
What time is it again?
4 in the morning?
I don't know. Probably 2-3 hours maybe, and then
Yeah.
switch off.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Enough to get some...
Just one REM cycle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Enough to get a little actual sleep, but as soon as the other two need it, to swap out.
Sure. I'll say 3 hours.
Attempt.
Because that'll be
That's what you plan.
roughly sunlight.
That's what I plan.
It's somewhat restorative.
Okay. So yeah, you guys just go to one of the bedrooms of the dead children, or
It's
I mean, they're not
Just
in
pick
there
a
right
sleep
now.
no, they're downstairs.
Alright, so it's all good, yeah.
Sleep in a
Yeah,
race
yeah.
car bed.
Are the bedrooms touched at all? Or they just like look...
No one's messed with them for over a year.
Yeah.
They're dusty.
Yeah.
While we are here, we should probably go over the house and look for any of his weapons.
Yeah.
Just to take them for...
Before we start our watch, we do a sweep real quick.
Yeah. You don't find any weapons. So.
Pocket some cash.
Do we have zip ties?
Pocket cash.
Something, handcuffs?
Check his garage. See if he's got anything like that.
Yeah, there's stuff there.
Yeah, I just want to get like zip tie restraints out, essentially.
Okay.
Some duct tape.
Get a sturdy chair set aside.
Sure.
Maybe some rags to stuff in his mouth, some duct tape.
Wait, what was it? Soap in a bag doesn't leave bruises?
That's never mind.
Or nickels in a bag?
I think phone book is the thing you see in movies a lot, where they just
Mm-hmm.
thwack people in the body with it. Or just like wrapping your fists and stuff a lot of times just prevents bruising as much. Beating the body.
Okay. Yeah.
We can waterboard him.
Oh. There we go.
Okay. Morraine and Bob.
Yes.
Yes.
Will you say anything to each other while you're on watch?
I mean, we're sitting on opposite ends of the house.
True. So yeah, you don't have to say anything to each other.
Walk back and forth.
Bob hits his vape.
Bob has a vape?
It's like one of the. It's like a green tea, like vapor vape. It's a nerdy thing.
Like a Zen?
Yeah. It helps with my focus.
Cool. Morraine, she just wants to kind of look out the window and
Okay.
keep an eye out on things. She's feeling a little uncomfortable with the scent of the house, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Does Bob have that scent?
Does he smell it? Yes.
Yeah, I assume it'd be a little grating.
I mean, yeah, you like, you're frenzy.
Yeah.
You're on edge.
I'm just kind of like checking my firearm over and over and over again. Just checking the slide, making sure it's functioning like exactly as I need it to.
Okay.
Just fidgeting.
Yeah. Okay. An hour passes. It's now 5 a.m. Some cars go by and pass. It's now 6 a.m. It's now 7 a.m.
I go to wake up one of these guys.
Which one?
I'm gonna wake up Thomas Thompson.
What the fuck?
I'm coming for you.
Okay.
I got you.
You shake me, I don't wake up.
What?
Oh, really deep sleeper.
I like use my foot and I move his body a little bit.
Yeah. It wakes back up.
I just remembered in my developments I have a sleep disorder.
Yeah.
Although that was many, many years ago, I'm sure it's still
But
around.
it's more like you can't sleep.
I know, that's what I was saying. It's like
It's a good rest.
I needed to take
I
sedative
sleep
kind of thing.
too good.
Yeah.
There's like a bottle of Benadryl next to me.
Although, yeah, like ambient sleep is crazy. There's nothing that can wake you.
I'm like,
Listen,
right.
it's been 3 hours. So
Okay.
are you able to get up?
Yeah, I just gotta wave. Give me a couple minutes. I'll get up.
I need to be able to rely on you. Will you be able to keep watch?
Just nod absently.
I
should be good.
like really kind of rudely grab him and like just like on his face.
Yeah.
Are you awake?
okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Morraine.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I'm gonna lay down.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
I've seen some cars go past, nothing of great incident.
Oh, good. Good. Okay. Well, you'll hear the yelling if he comes back.
Frank, I made you breakfast.
Oh, thank you. Where did you find the time for this?
You know, Bisquick doesn't go bad.
You're so right.
So Bob, you wake up. What's your name? Frank Campbell.
Frank.
Yeah. The two of you take your watch. Who's taking what door?
Frank. I'll take the back door by the kitchen.
Okay, I'll take the front door.
I rummage through whatever is left of this kitchen to see if it's got
There's nothing.
nothing right. Okay.
There's cans, I guess. There's just cans of sardines. That's it.
I imagine he's been living off of like takeout, basically.
No, there's just cans of sardines. That's all he's eaten.
That's gotta be
He's
bad.
got so much mercury in his system. He's just zooted on, like when he cries, it comes out in globules or whatever they are.
Yeah, it's like War of the Worlds, and he just gets mercury poisoning and dies.
His skin's starting to turn blue like those people that drink that like silver stuff.
Alright.
His eyes are like stars.
You guys wait an hour watching. Do you say anything to each other, Frank and Thomas?
I think we're already established we're pretty far away from each other,
Well, you
right?
could walk back.
Yeah.
My job is to watch the front door. I'm not gonna
Right?
abandon my watch.
Listening.
Not even to talk to your old friend, your
I'm
old
a
buddy.
very serious person.
What?
You don't understand male
You're out of the scenario.
relationships.
You're asleep.
Okay.
I'm a professional.
You just look back across the house and you see Thomas
Thomas
Johnson
is
is like
sleeping.
halfway against the door jam. Just
Thomas!
what?
Wake up.
Right. Back door. I got it. Who knew you could fall asleep standing up?
I bet you'd fall asleep driving.
Okay, another hour passes. Nothing yet.
Flip through my old phone.
Yeah.
Just looking at old pictures, you know.
Another hour passes. It's like
Um,
10 a.m. now.
I press the back button and I wait for 24 hours, knowing that it'll stop my rest
When enemies
if
are
I am
nearby.
attacked.
Alright, it's 10 a.m. Do you want to go back to... What do you want to do?
Yeah, we go wake up the others.
I locked the door.
What? Why?
Yes.
It's 10, guys. Wake up.
Morgan,
Okay.
Morgan, make a Constitution roll.
I
The
just realized I
stakeout
don't have.
continues.
Four.
Okay, all right. Anyway,
What does
what
that
do you
mean?
guys do?
Also, there is Alfredo, if anybody wants to.
Love.
Where is he?
Does that mean I don't wake up?
No, you're fine. You're
Okay,
fine.
I wake up.
Okay, you choose to wake up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's 10. I know we jumped into this stakeout, but like we didn't plan for food.
We just had cheese dippers like 10 hours ago.
I tell you what,
That's true.
if one of you can extend your watch a little bit, I can run to the store or run grab us some burgers or something.
I don't know if that's a good idea. They're probably looking for us right now.
Anybody know how to turn sardines into coffee?
What
Guys,
the fuck?
we don't
Are you
need.
awake right now?
Hey, it's all he's got is cans of sardines everywhere.
Do you guys not skip meals sometimes?
How
What's
many
the big
meals have we
deal?
skipped?
You see, I've been on the road for the last year, and
So you have a lot of reserves.
damn, you got me there.
How about we just finish out the mission?
Why is
down
Thomas
immediately?
Thompson shaggy?
Yeah. Guys, we can go.
He's getting
There,
old.
he's bound to come home.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Right.
When you right, you right.
Okay. Another hour passes. It's 11 a.m. You guys are all up. Just watching with each other.
Scoping out. Looking out blinds.
It's now noon.
He's gonna be here anytime, guys.
He had the night shift, apparently.
I guess.
If we leave now, he'd show up 5 minutes later. You know how it goes.
Yeah, we can't leave.
We just have to wait it out. We are strong.
I opened a can of sardines already.
I
Honestly, it sounds pretty good.
I don't know if you'll let me say that I had this on the whole time. If not, I download a police scanner app.
I'm not saying you had that on the whole time. Jesus Christ.
Why wouldn't we?
But why
That's
would
really smart, Toby.
It is.
It
You
would be
don't-
smart, but it's like, yeah, I'm
That's
just gonna
really-
rank on everything that's just happened.
it's
Let's go
implied,
back.
Jackson.
Yeah.
I assume.
I always have that on.
Yeah.
I have an earpiece with a scanner on.
I'm listening to podcasts and the police scanner. I do that though.
Okay. You do download a police
Frame?
scanner app.
Yeah.
And you do listen for a bit. It's around noon, and you get different things. And then someone mentions the trailer park that you guys were at last night.
Yeah.
And
no shit.
They've located the trailer that Marlon's boys are looking for.
Yep.
Why are they looking for a trailer?
Man, it's almost like we should have torched it.
How would they find you? We drove all the way out of town. Not 2 miles. We went way out of town.
Police don't talk to each other.
They don't. They don't have friends. But I would side with Thomas Thompson. How would they find it? We drove out of town. They're not going to check out of town.
Yeah,
Why
Jackson.
do we not burn
How are you going to
this?
answer that one?
Yeah.
Well, who are you asking? Just the world?
Yeah. God.
Listen, I'm just saying, since
Shaking her face.
since when do police go out of town? They have jurisdictions. They
You guys
have
are rule followers.
they have lines they don't cross.
That's
And
jurisdiction.
that's
And that's just
jurisdiction.
driving somewhere.
Yeah. They don't go outside of city limits. That's crazy. Also, they don't. Once a trailer, always a trailer. They don't know what this trailer looks like.
What? What?
It looks like
It's an
every
RV.
other trailer in the world.
No, it's pretty. It's a big RV.
Why would you say
Because
that?
I wouldn't lie. It is a very nice big RV with
And you guys said last time it's registered as Thomas Thompson.
Yeah.
That's why we should have torched it.
And it has pineapple in it, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we should have torched it.
It's like the film truck all over again.
And you hear a voice like, say, 10-4, Marlon on the way.
Should we go? No, if we go get it, they'll all be there when he gets there.
I mean-
Or we could tell them about their
I
murdering
mean-
fiend.
They'll all
Thomas.
be there.
I mean, we only know Gully's
What
the
are we
bad
going to do
one.
with these people?
I mean,
Gully
they're all
we
bad.
killed, and Torch.
I think
We kill all of them.
one bad apple spoils the bunch.
We killed the entire sheriff's department.
No, the Goon Squad. Not the Goon Squad. Sorry, the Slug Squad. We're gonna kill these gooners, these degenerates.
Oh man, they're just coming so fast to that trailer.
That's not what I was thinking of. I was thinking of Space Jam.
I was just thinking about something different.
Yeah.
Well,
How are we gonna beat someone with Charles Barkley's ability?
I know how we're gonna beat them.
How? How, Morgan?
I can't say.
All right, what? Discuss in character
Oh my
what you're
God.
doing.
look, if they find the RV,
No, they have found the RV.
Yeah.
You're confused.
Not if he's on his way to the RV.
And people are already at the RV. Like, he is on his way, yes, but they're already there.
Oh,
so
I
they're
didn't put
going
that
to
together.
impound the
What?
RV.
How not?
I was just kidding.
We think we found the exact RV park it's at. Nobody's checked, though. We are just assuming.
You didn't give them your real ID, did you?
When
Last night.
when the other
No.
cop came by, no.
No.
You know.
They can look at a picture, though,
Right.
attached to.
I will quickly shave all of my hair.
Okay.
I do have
wait,
a long
wait a
beard
minute.
and long black hair.
Was that on your ID, though?
My long hair?
Yeah.
No, the fake ID.
How do you
So
feel
you're gonna
about
make yourself
face
look like
tattoos?
your real ID.
My real ID still has the
That's
hair
funny.
too.
Just make sure you don't look like.
The real ID.
Get a third look.
Mustache guy.
Yeah, I still have that fake nose. I give it to him.
You do have Bob Barnwell's suitcase of wigs.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love a good wig.
Well,
I go make
they're
a
all colorful
skin mask
afros.
real fast,
Oh, no.
real quick.
Orange and blue and
that won't work.
Thomas, what is in your RV?
Well,
Like, what will they find? Will anything link back to us?
Is there
not back to the program, no. But there
Okay,
is some.
that's fine.
is there proof of any illicit wrongdoing?
Yes.
There's a lot of drugs.
Like what?
Just a few weapons without serial numbers.
Oh, that's good.
Oh boy.
That's probably the most incriminating thing, I hope.
You hope,
Yeah.
but there could be more.
Yeah.
We need to call Pizzarelli
Yeah.
immediately.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead and give him a call, Frank.
Maybe
Frank?
suggest to
I
Pizzarelli
call Pizzarelli.
Did you? What did you call me?
Frank.
she said it right the first time.
And then she corrected it
But
to
then you
Greg.
looked at me like I was wrong.
I was looking at you the whole time. You were talking to me.
Oh yeah, you call Pizzarelli, Bob?
Yes.
Pizzarelli here.
I'm gonna put you on speaker, sir.
Good call.
This is Bob.
Good call.
Do you just want to tell him what's going on?
He sighs.
So, Piss. Random chance
hi,
that I
Thomas.
showed up. Hi, Piss, yeah.
I hope everything's going well. Morraine really vouched for you that you were ready for this.
She was correct. I personally am ready. My belongings, though, not so much. They found my RV.
Your RV.
Yes, and there may be some illegal things in there worth looking into. Normal police, sheriff's department especially.
Okay. Well, it's not registered to you, right? It's just like one you stole.
Oh no, I kind of sold everything and bought it. It's been my home for the last year or so.
It's kind of what I'm known for.
Understood. Understood. Do you have any photos in there?
Oh no,
Maybe
no.
of you and your wife, or you and your children?
Well, I do keep one printed photo of my family, but it's always in my wallet.
Okay, that's good.
My cat's in there though.
Yeah.
Does
Microchip.
anything we need to know?
No, it's old school. We didn't microchip.
So it
Anything-
says return to like
It's
Thomas.
got a tag that just says phone number, address,
On the
next
road.
of kin.
Does it have a phone number on your cat's tag?
No. Pineapple always knew how to find me somehow.
That's true.
Okay. Well,
What do you want us to do with him?
Well, it's not guys.
okay.
Guys.
Walk me through. Is anyone looking for you guys?
Yes.
Well, they're looking for the RV, so
Okay.
yes.
So
And looking for maybe our,
Okay.
not
update.
us, but our.
Well, as long as they don't have access to any databases or anything like that, we should be okay.
I mean, it is the sheriff's department.
Oh, it is the sheriff's department.
yes.
Awesome.
They have access to many.
Yeah,
databases.
they would. Yeah.
Yeah, to give you an update on everything, if
Okay.
you haven't already.
All right.
No, you haven't.
Just to keep you up to speed.
Let's go back a little bit here. We found evidence that the Slug Squad, a special squad of the Sheriff's Department, has been looking into and delaying the investigation about the occurrence about the man ripping his face open.
Okay.
So we looked into him. We followed up on one of their most recent busts on the Southside Tiger, who was also a maniac serial killer. Later found he's also an occultist, and found one of the Slug members followed in his footsteps and continued spreading whatever this occult potion.
Essentially,
thing is.
copycat.
Oh, were there jars of that thing down there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
There was also written notes from the killer, the Southside Tiger, and formulas on how to create these chemical compounds.
Which, funnily enough, he just had the formula wrong. Could have been doing it correctly, but he wasn't. Which is,
I think I solved it, but we should probably have actual scientists look at it.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. I'm getting another call. Hangs up.
can we hear his call?
He hangs up.
But what? I want to hear you roll play
Jackson,
it.
how do phones work?
I was just seeing if we could.
No, I just want to see you roll play.
Can
the
we
other
roll
call.
for it?
Did it? What?
So we could just go blow up his RV. Do we have like a flamethrower?
Do we have a flamethrower?
It's in the RV.
No, they already. They've already found it. What do we?
Yeah.
We drove it outside
The only
of
way
town.
we
It
could
would
do
take
it
a long
is if
time
we, like,
to get
drove
there.
up on a hill nearby and just like rocket launcher it.
I just don't know how they found it so fast when it was
But
out of town.
That's how Walter White got rid of the map. Just
Man,
evidence.
it would work.
There's
What-
nothing we can do. I hear you. I hear you. We made
Could
a big mistake.
I don't know what role it would be to determine if he actually had another call or
There's
something.
no way you can.
I don't,
Okay.
guys. I don't
or
think he
that
had
he's
another
being,
call.
being
I think
deceptive. I mean,
You can't tell over the phone.
okay, got it.
it also. He probably has to deal with this in some regard. He has to make other calls.
Yeah.
I'm just a little concerned that he's going to try and like burn our
Have
team.
us killed?
He can't burn us yet because he doesn't
can.
have it.
He can't.
He doesn't have the formula.
I-
He doesn't have any of
He
the
can just get
Listen.
it after he kills
Rain,
us.
rain.
Pick up. Morraine.
You take Bob's. It's
Yeah.
rain
Yeah.
on Bob's phone.
Yeah.
I did. I took it.
Okay,
yeah.
you took it. Do you put it on speaker? Or do you
I do. I'll put it on speaker.
I snatched my phone back. Bob here.
That's Pizzarelli. Okay, so your CDC covers are blown. I just received a call from Los Angeles Sheriff's Department about you all going into the morgue yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave every assurance that you are legitimate, so hopefully that accounts for something, but yeah.
Copy.
What's the goal here? Do you think this Gully is an occultist? We're just planning on killing him and getting out?
We really do
Right.
need to kill this guy. He will
Okay.
continue killing. I don't believe his other slug team members know about the level of killing he's performing.
Okay.
What he's doing. We could use that against us. We could
We-
even say,
So do you fill him in on everything?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we need to hold back on at least around the case.
Okay.
No.
And
We don't tell him about
we could
Applebee's.
potentially use them not knowing about Goalie as a way of saying we were undercover because we thought Goalie was working with the South Side Tiger.
And we have evidence to
And we
show
have
that.
evidence, and that's why we weren't being totally honest about our motivations and why we were lurking around the Southside Tiger's apartment and exactly who we were. I think
if we
we
take
could.
it to the press, we might be able to, or at least to the rest of the sheriff's department.
I don't think we take it to the press. I don't.
Okay.
But I do think we could maybe use that as somewhat of a cover. Of like, oh yes, maybe we weren't totally honest because Goalie was working with the Southside Tiger and now copycatting him. And we thought that might be happening, so we were trying to get information.
Okay. I mean, whatever you think is best. If it sounds like it's these 4 people are the problem.
They're definitely the problem.
Correct. Only one of them seems to be mixed up in the occult. The other
We could
3 are
incrim-
just bad.
We could incriminate all 4 of them. They all know Goalie. They were hiding the files.
I guess what I'm asking is, if you kill Gully, are they gonna just stop
No.
investigating you for?
They'll
No.
keep
No.
coming after us. Unless we turn, like Morraine is saying, and they stop coming after us if they turn on Goalie to
So
save their own reputation.
I think where this is going is that we need to
Kill all of them.
liquidate the Slug Squad.
Make it alertness roll, everyone.
Normal.
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 Yeah, normal.
Yep. All of you hear a car pull into the driveway.
Let's shoot him.
Pitts, we're gonna have to let you go. It's kind of game time right now.
All right. Hands up.
Yeah, we
Stand
position
up.
ourselves by the door.
Uh-huh.
I want to basically get a rag wrapped around my hands that I can kind of come up behind him and just
I look out the window, and what do I see?
You see a car in the driveway, the cruiser parked in the driveway. Getting out, you see a man in let's see, I think it'd be a suit.
Do we want to eat before we do this?
Yeah, go get one of those cans of sardines. Pop it.
Yeah, you rush and go get that, and we'll
Yeah.
pause. We'll pause there.
Life feels pretty good right now.
Does it?
It's about to not be great for maybe that guy or maybe us. I don't know.
I'm gonna rip his head open.
All right, just okay. As you saw a man, he's walking with kind of a weird gait to him, and he
Cock's too big.
He looks like Robert Patrick from Terminator 2, but older, like 10, 20 years older.
Like attractive?
Do you think Robert Patrick?
Well,
I don't know what
Terminator
Robert
2?
Patrick looks like.
Have you seen Terminator 2?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've tried to get her to watch it.
We're gonna pause the recording
Yeah,
for a couple
I
hours
actually-
here. Be right back.
We'll just record.
We'll get copyright takedown
No, we
claims.
put on subtitles. We'll put on subtitles.
We're gonna listen to it with no sound. Are you crazy?
Commentary.
That's
Yeah,
if we're gonna do that, we're just not watching it.
So yeah, you see Anton Gully walk up.
Mhm.
He's walking up. And he kind of steps. He steps on the stairs, and there's like a small landing before the final stairs up to the door. And he's just stopped and he's like looking at the door. He's just looking and staring. And he just stands there for a minute, For 2 minutes.
It's just as
For 3 minutes. For 4 minutes.
Well, you just hold tight.
I'm just imagining being like, Gully!
I
You can
tag.
smell the scent horribly on him. It's like, yeah, you want to eat this guy.
I think it's their turn to watch, so I go to sleep.
Well, all of you are at the front door.
I think we invite him in, guys.
You point at the door and I say, mm-mm. I make a negative motion.
What was that face? Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Open the door.
I just knock.
Gully steps back down the steps.
Why did we do this?
And
We gotta do
steps
something.
and goes over to his car and opens up the car door and looks. Then gets in the car.
Bob.
Pulls
Hold on,
back.
hold on.
Hold
And
on.
drives away.
I
Well, hold on, this baby. He may be coming back.
don't know! Alright.
I didn't think he'd just run.
Why? Why would you ever do anything? He's a weird guy. Just wait.
Just led into.
He
Yeah.
was just
He
doing
was
his
just
thing.
standing there.
Yeah, he would have come inside.
No, we wouldn't.
Well, now he's gonna bring all his cop pals back here.
Okay, then let's leave. I don't know.
No, we gotta
need
kill
them,
him anyway.
We need them to
Yeah,
see the
that's
house.
true.
We need them to see the house.
But that guy was
All right, we're just killing
sharpshooter.
him then. If
Well, what
Yeah.
if we're gonna arrest him?
no, we were gonna
Kill
grab
him.
this guy and interrogate him, but
Well,
I guess we
I don't know
really
that
need
we
to at
need
this
much
point.
information.
Well, yeah, we don't
from
really
this
need to know anything at this point.
I think we're severely outgunned now
Yeah,
that
because
we've
if they
done
bring the
this.
entire sheriff's
guy.
department.
But then they'll see why we're here.
I
Well, then
don't.
let's leave.
we should leave.
Okay.
We've missed the jump. We can come back later.
Adam, why did you knock?
What? What did you think was gonna happen?
Ask Bob why he knocked.
Bob, why'd you knock?
I thought he had the hunger. You guys have been talking about hunger. Evidently, he doesn't have the hunger.
Oh, he's got the
I
scent,
mean,
that's
he's
for
got
sure.
something. Wait, do you not smell it?
I
thought you-
smell it in here.
No, you smelled on him. When
Yeah.
you got closer, it was like you wanted to kill him. But yeah, so what do you do now?
Well,
I'll take
Gross.
first watch.
yeah, we're not leaving this house.
There's not an
We can't
easy
leave
way
now.
to talk. Call Pitts back.
No! Let's fucking do something.
Don't tell Pitts what I did.
Tell him what I did. I don't care.
Oh, I think you'll care.
No,
I don't care.
We call this.
It's like the eighth biggest fuck up of this mission.
What? We call.
No, it's not.
We call the
That's not
snail
the
We
truth.
fucked
squad.
up way well.
we called the Slug Squad.
Oh yeah, we call the slug squad.
You want to call?
Okay, Morraine, without discussing it, you just call the police station.
Morraine, hang up and talk to us first.
I'm just saying, we report the crime. We report the crime of what's
Not
happening.
to the slug
What
squad.
crime?
What he's done here, what goalie did.
You're gonna report the crime to him?
Then we can't get to him.
We know what you did.
What if he's in jail?
Okay, let's go get in our car and try to find him. I guess. Let's go.
Or let's go like.
Let's pit maneuver him.
Let's
Citizens
park-
arrest.
I mean, you still have to walk to your car. It's
Yeah.
a couple blocks away.
We could park on the other side of the street, and when they pull up, we just get out and fucking fill their car with lead.
With a let.
I mean, in either case, flip side, two things. We either wait here and hope that only the Slug Squad shows up and murder them all, or flip side two, we leave and do something similar to what you just said, Bob.
I think option 2 gives us more option to run
In
if
case.
the whole sheriff's department shows
Do,
up.
do
Yeah.
we think that
Let's go.
the whole slug squad knows what he's doing?
No.
No.
So yeah, why would
so
he bring them
he
here?
wouldn't necessarily.
He's not bringing the whole department here.
Yeah, but we also can't just be in this house
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, let's go.
We're kind of some degree safe in it.
If he's
That's what I'm saying.
if he can't show anyone else, kind of thing.
Is there a crime we could commit that would call the attention of the Slug Squad specifically?
Calling them?
I mean,
just saying, hey, we're here.
Meet us here.
You want to find us? Come and get us.
You're talking about attracting just the Slug Squad and no other cops?
Yeah.
Right. Calling the squad directly and like, we know what you
We
do.
know you're
We
looking
could
for
we could
us.
leave our car directly in front of his house and get another car.
We give
And
them
like
another
make-
car registered to us.
No,
For
no.
what purpose,
It's
though?
under our aliases. They know
That's
the
fair.
car already.
Yeah.
Sure.
So if we leave it right in front of the house,
As
and,
like a message.
I don't know, maybe
They look into Gully's house.
somehow maybe set it on fire or something, like just something to attract them. So they.
I don't think we
house.
set. I don't know. Maybe.
Not.
I mean, we could set it on fire if our goal is to like keep
Get
this all
everyone's
under
attention.
wraps.
Well, I mean, the police department shows up, the fire department shows up, but we need people in the house, though.
Yeah.
Without destroying the
leave the
house.
door open. Leave the door open. Set the car on fire in the driveway or something like that. I don't know.
That's like going to the public without going to the public.
Right. Because
Without
they're
going
gonna go
directly
in
to
the
media.
house.
And that would at least destroy Gully and potentially the rest of the Slug Squad's
We want to kill
reputation.
Gully.
Correct. We do.
How are we going to
But that's the thing is
We
that
can't
doesn't
do that
help
one.
us with killing him.
Right.
And in fact, it might even make it harder.
Then you'll put him in a
But-
little cell.
How about
We
we
need
go
to
to the car
find
and
him.
continue discussing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a stroll.
So you are abandoning the house.
For now. We're gonna go across the
Are you
street.
going to bring any of the jars full of
Yes.
the
Yes.
mystery
We're
liquid? How are you picking that stuff up?
With my
I
bare
put
hands.
I get some nylon gloves.
Do you do that, Morgan?
She drinks it. She's gonna hold it inside
I
her.
get like Ziploc bags out and like put them in the Ziploc bags,
Okay.
and then I put that in a duffel bag.
But you don't use your bare hands? or
You do not do that.
I don't
I
use
have
my bare
gloves.
hands.
You just walk over.
I feel like we shouldn't abandon this house. I think Gully will come back, but I will go with the group.
If we want to stay, that's fine, but that gives us no option to run if he comes with help. Now, I don't. That's a fair point. That like,
while we're discussing this and everything, I'm gonna start removing all traces of our being here.
Sure.
If not that we would have really left any anyway, but I just
Yeah.
I just know Gully, this is his house. Where else is he going to go?
Oh, and then police scanner, just in case.
You just keep listening to it.
Yeah.
I definitely, if we hadn't already, take pictures of all of the
Yeah, we said we
murders.
had. We'd
Okay.
take videos and pictures of everything.
If anything, we can just anonymously email these
How-
on the address
how about this?
to Slug.
How about we call the police department and be like, "Hi, I need to speak with is it Sergeant Gully? What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sergeant Gully. See if we can get connected to him. Be like, hey, we know. Come back to your house."
It'd be the same thing, though. He probably
But
wouldn't.
who can he tell? And it's like, and we're saying like, we will expose you if you don't come back here.
We
He would
have.
just run.
We
Maybe.
appeal to what he is. We
come eat us.
know how to make the
The formula work.
formula work.
That's a good idea. Morgan, that's a good idea.
We figured it out.
We fixed your shit for you.
We can help
Come
you.
talk about it.
Come home. We were here. Why do you think we knocked? We're inviting you
We
in.
are the ones who know.
You see?
The ones who know.
We
I don't know if this is what you meant, Toby, but I was imagining you guys pretending to be these entities from another place. And you succeeded. We're here.
Yeah.
This was all a test.
Okay.
You're
So
failing.
is there
but
any
you
way
will.
for us to like find out how to contact Gully?
You'll have to call the police station and ask to speak to
Star
Sergeant Gully.
67.
Yeah. While you do that, I'll look on the internet and see. Or Bob, you're best with the internet.
Yeah, I can do that.
How about you see if his public information's on his Facebook or something? His
Yeah,
phone
I
number?
try and find a number or something like that.
I mean, you're in his house also. You probably,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find his cell phone number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Call his cell phone.
Star 67. Or whatever it is.
It's star 67 is so that it dials a private number.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
Do
hides
that.
your.
So you call the number, it rings a couple times, and then you hear, Gully.
We have a solution to your problem.
Who is this?
You'll find out soon enough. Come back to your house and we can talk. We fixed your formula.
What formula?
The formula in your basement. Next to the bodies
How?
in your basement.
How did you figure out the formula?
We'll talk. Come back to your house. I hang up the phone.
Okay, hang up the
Ominous.
phone.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were saying. I was
Sorry,
like,
I was like, hang up the phone.
I actually thought you were going like
Keep going.
this,
Going, oh no.
and I was like, what? like,
Let him
should've
trace
been-
our location.
Yeah. Thomas, you get a phone call.
Oh, I checked the caller ID
It's from one of your old ex-partners in Chicago.
in Chicago.
Mhm.
I see the Chicago
Vasquez,
area code,
whatever.
and I
Rodriguez, yeah.
I see the Chicago area code, and I send it to voicemail.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
you may need
Does
a
a
new
voicemail
identity.
pop up?
Like,
I think you might want to tell your son to hide.
My son's in a different country right now, at least.
It's not your brother, though.
Not my
Or
brother.
your
though.
brother, yeah.
And your mother.
And your
Yeah.
cat, who's
Well, no. If it's
Incarcerated.
Rodriguez calling from his personal number, I will pick it up
Okay.
because he's Rodriguez is the sketchy one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, what's up?
Long time no see. Everything all right? We just got a call asking about you from Los Angeles.
Huh. Yeah. No, thanks. We're fine.
Huh.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. It was a sheriff's department person looking
Oh.
to talk to you. Apparently, you're connected to something out there.
What's something?
I don't know, breaking and entering, I guess.
Oh, weird. Who is asking? I guess I can follow up with
Threatening
him.
an officer. It was John Marlin. What's his name? Lieutenant John Marlin.
Lieutenant Marlin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you say it was Chicago Sheriff's Department? Or
he-
Los Angeles, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
You left a number.
Oh, perfect. I'll take it and reach out to him and see what it's all about.
Okay. All right. Be safe, Thomas.
Yeah. How's things back in Chicago?
Oh, it's Chicago.
Yeah, so it is.
Windy, as they say.
Hasn't changed.
We miss you, Thomas. We wish your wife wasn't dead.
Well, that's
we've all been talking.
that's a sentiment that I will accept. Thanks, Rodriguez.
Just be careful, okay? You're always welcome back on the force.
You know,
Even in light of this.
yeah. Someday, I'm just still cruising out this short break. You know.
Do what you gotta do, man. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Oh, and if that department calls you again, just let me know. Send me a
Okay.
text.
Should I obfuscate?
I mean, yeah, until I figure out what's going on.
Will do. No one else will know about it but me.
Thanks, Rodriguez.
And he hands up.
What a solid guy.
Yeah. Just giving you a warning.
Yeah, the guy that I ran drugs with and helped cover up things.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this isn't gonna come back to me.
All right. The cruiser pulls back up in front of the house again.
Shit, we haven't discussed what we're doing.
We're killing him.
He walks in and we just shoot him.
I pull out my silenced .22 revolver that I have, and I want to just get in a position where when he walks into the house, I can just
Sure.
Well, Did we have any time to talk about it before? I mean, I was on the phone, but you guys could have.
I thought we were killing him.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to kill him?
Well,
what
he's
are we
also
doing?
coming alone this time now, right?
Did you want to torture? Was the
We could-
original
we-
What do
could
we
cap-
have to ask him? I thought we didn't have anything to ask him.
just whether or not Slugs involved, which I don't think they are, but we don't.
I mean, I guess. What are we doing?
I was on the
He's
phone.
getting out of his car.
What are we doing?
Let's just grab him.
I would say
Okay.
Slugs not involved, given that they're not.
Like
here.
10 minutes ago,
I
you were
agree.
like, we got
Okay,
nothing to
then
ask.
we'll kill
this
him.
guy.
Let's
I
kill
agree
him.
with Frank. Yeah.
What are-
Kill.
Okay.
Yeah, you see him walking up. He's holding a shotgun in his hands, loading it as he comes up.
Mhm.
Loading it. He gets to the front door. He says, "Open it."
Oh, it's. Oh, damn. I was going to say we should have just left it open.
I just.
We just wait inside. For
You
a
can
little
knock
while.
again. And then he's just going to shoot through the door.
That's fine.
Yeah, no one
Don't
be in front of
stand
the door.
behind the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just standing in front of the door holding the gun. He says, "Open it."
We should call the cops and say there's a man with a gun.
He doesn't have any leverage here. We can.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
I point at the back door. I point at myself.
Do you want me to knock again?
No.
That's when he shoots the shotgun.
Either that or I just grab a glass or something and shatter it in the kitchen.
I mean, you can. I think.
I just want him to come inside
He's
somehow,
not
so I'm
going
making
to.
a ruckus.
I think he has to come inside regardless.
If he wants the formula.
Also, he's standing outside with a shotgun. He needs to come inside eventually.
You guys wait like 2 minutes. And he's just standing there, and then eventually he says, "Did you solve the formula? How did you do it?"
It's unlocked.
"How did you solve the formula?"
Come in and find out.
You hear the door handle turn.
Mhm.
The door opens. He doesn't step in, but the door opens. He's standing there holding the shotgun, and he like looks at you guys, all pointing the guns at him.
Mm-hmm.
Inside.
"Tell me how you solved the formula."
Come inside and we'll tell you.
I'll show you.
Yeah, you're looking at this guy. All of you are like drooling almost. Like,
I'm actually really drooling.
no, okay, yeah. All of you are drooling a little bit. You're drooling a lot.
Yeah. Extra.
So, Julie.
I'm the most drooly.
Okay.
So spitty.
Yeah.
Blowing bubbles.
You're like a what's the dog that drools a lot?
Camel.
Isn't there like a
Massive.
I don't know.
I hold up his notebook. I'm like, it's in here, and I toss it at him.
He grabs it.
Shoot him. As soon as he.
Toss it
Yeah.
on the ground so he has to pick it up off the ground.
Well, I toss
That's
it in
fine,
his
yeah.
direction.
Either way.
If he goes for it at all, he's no longer.
He'll
Using the
catch,
shotgun.
he'll catch it. Yeah, with a hand that's not holding the other shotgun.
Yeah, so as soon as his hand leaves the shotgun,
What precisely
he
is
can
he
no longer
doing with the shotgun?
swing it around.
He's like holding it. He wasn't pointing it at you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's just holding it. Okay, but you are going to shoot him.
I wanted to give a distraction.
I'm letting Bob do
Just
it with his
pop him.
silence.
Okay, he is standing outside still.
That's
it's
my
like
thought. We
2
were
Okay,
inside.
It's
Well,
2
then-
p.m.
If we can say this, when I see him throw the book and him like let the shotgun down, I want to go just. I just want to pop him twice.
While he's outside?
We'll drag him in.
So hold on. Tim said he was going to do it first. So Tim, what's your dex?
Good point. Not the best. Oh, actually, no, I lied. 75.
Morgan, what's yours?
My dex is. Sorry, it changed.
Adam, what's yours?
My dex is 60.
60. Toby, what's yours?
65.
Mine's 80.
Okay. But Tim, you said you were going to go first. You're going to shoot Anton Gully with your handgun. Go ahead and roll firearms.
There it is. Normal success.
Okay, roll for damage.
8.
8 damage. Hot diggity dog.
Dead.
Very good.
Yeah, there's no bonuses to it, so it's just 8.
Yeah, you do 8 damage to him. And you shoot him. And he falls to the ground. The shotgun goes off as it falls to the ground, and he's laying on the ground.
Okay.
I
I assume that's all I can do.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I run over real quick and just drag him into the house.
So,
Close the door.
I'm sorry, Morgan's next.
I run out, I grab him, and I drag him inside the house, and I shut the door. I also make sure I get the shotgun.
Okay. And you're last, Adam.
That's fine. Sorry.
Let me shoot him.
So you go up and drag him inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my head down, so I try to avoid that doorbell camera.
Oh. Well, yeah.
So yeah, you go and pull him inside. That's what you do, Toby. I'm sorry, no. Now it is Gully's turn. Gully lifts his head up. Light shoots from his eyes.
Laser beams.
Well, at least he's inside.
His body rapidly changes into a temporary digestive organ. Rainbow-colored ganglia erupts from every orifice in the head, and little tendrils reach out from his body, and he gets now 2 attacks per turn. Witnessing this, make a Sandy roll.
It takes a full turn to transform, right?
Nope.
Damn.
Technically, he doesn't have to transform at all. This is just his regular attack.
Oh boy. Normal. What?
We were rolling for what?
Sanity. Did you fail? Lose a d6 if you fail. Lose 6 if you fumbled. Did you fumble, Morgan?
Yeah.
Okay, you lose 6. You're temporarily insane.
Oobly goobly.
And also, it's going to attack you, Morgan.
No. Hold on. He and I are like brothers because I'm a tree person.
She was actually trying to save him.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a... you were holding on to him, so make a dodge roll.
Well, alrighty. I pass. That's a normal.
Okay. He did succeed, so he does...
What's he doing to me?
He grabs like your left arm, and as he grabs it, the flesh just disappears as he goes through it.
Not again!
So you lost your left arm.
Bob is gonna have to call my dad and be like, "Sir, your daughter is in the hospital."
Lose a d10 hit points.
Oh, okay.
It's like how it's described as concentric wounds spiral into fractal alien nerves like water down a drain. So like picture like a cyber thing of like it's disappearing.
Cyber.
Yeah.
Like digitizes?
Yeah.
But do I still heal because of the tree?
It's like Spike.
You're hemorrhaging blood.
Not leaves.
Experiencing it, take another sanity loss. Everyone else also lose sanity.
How much? It's not
Roll
really
big a sanity roll.
It's not sanity. I'm just like, God damn it, again. Like, fucking it.
I got an extreme.
I got a 7.
I failed.
I'm doing great.
Toby lose d4.
I also have 90
I
sane.
lost my D4.
Oh, I have 43.
I'm so sane.
Stupid.
Morgan,
what's a
did you
D4?
succeed on this last sanity roll?
I didn't know.
So lose a d10.
Oh. 7.
What are you at, Morgan?
I forgot to listen it last time, so hold on. Okay, that was
Negative
59,
3.
so it'd be 53 now. And then I just lost 7, so that would be 46.
You got more than I do.
You actually have one I do too.
I've not met my breaking
Well,
point.
she did.
You guys
miss
are
out a
all
couple of years.
mentally weak.
out his phone all the time.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
You're being dramatic. You already went through
that
this
was
before.
its first attack. It's also going to attack you, Toby.
Oh.
Make a dodge roll.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I'll dodge.
I passed my dodge roll and it still got me.
I rolled a 4, so it can suck it.
It got a hard, but yeah, you win.
Okay, suck my...
It flies through the air.
Not limbs.
Nearly cuts off your head. And
Can I say I did like a Matrix dodge?
yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
Very good. And his whole body is just like, hey, cat, convulsing.
Wow.
And it's like, it's not human anymore. So, next turn, it is Toby, your turn. Frank Campbell, what do you do?
Is the shotgun somewhere I can reach it?
Yes, it
Could
is.
I retrieve it and shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that then.
Yep, you rush over to the shotgun, grab it.
And does he have like a head?
No, no,
It's just
well,
okay.
yes, he does. He does have a head.
If there's an obvious like critical point, I would shoot that because he's still kind of on the ground-ish, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's prone.
Uh-huh.
Can I get advantage or something? 29. That's where? Oh, what's over here? We just have firearms on here, right? Okay, I can spend luck.
No.
No. Okay. Then it's just a normal. It's almost a hard.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Roll for damage on a shotgun.
Any idea what that is?
Used to be like 3d6 or something.
It used to be
Different
46.
for Delta Green.
I think
I'm not sure
was
for
actually
Delta.
it's actually 10d6. Oh, 2d8.
Yeah, 2d8. It's not as good.
I just got this other sheet.
7 and 5. That's 12.
Yeah, you blow off a couple of its tendrils.
Eat shit.
That's what we say. The door's still open to the outside.
I didn't know that. No. I thought, okay. Yeah.
She pulled it in.
If
I thought
She said she closed it.
I thought you just pulled it in.
No, I
She
said
said she
the door.
closed it.
Okay, you close the door. That's fine. Anyway,
so, we're all good. It's nobody
yeah,
can see.
no one can hear.
Nobody can hear.
No one hears the gun.
Adam, Bob Barnwell,
I'm gonna shoot this thing.
go for it.
That'll be a hard success.
Okay, roll for damage.
3. Probably does nothing.
No, yeah. Okay.
I helped.
Next up is Tim. Thompson.
Since he's just kind of vaporizing flesh, I was gonna think of like throwing something to like tangle him up, but I feel like he'd just kind of
Vaporize it.
vaporize it, walk through it. So yeah, I'm just gonna back up the stairs a little bit and shoot him.
Okay. Okay.
That's an 8.
8.
Is that an extreme? Extreme is 5%. Or
yeah.
1/5, not
1/5.
1/5.
Alright,
20%.
Math is hard. It is an extreme.
Okay, you crit and you do max damage plus whatever you roll.
Okay. That's 3 on the die, so 13.
13. Yeah, you kill another one of his tendrils.
How many tendrils did you say it had?
He has
Ciao.
3 left.
Okay. We're good, guys. Don't
Is it
worry.
my turn?
Yeah. As long as
It is
you
your turn,
two
and then it gets to
blow
go
off
again.
3 tendrils.
Okay, so I'm
Oh,
insane.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you're insane. You just lost a limb again. It's
Um,
bleeding heavily, actually.
Oh, it didn't
I-
cauterize?
I start
hemorrhaging blood,
shaking
yeah.
and I reach under my shirt. Do you remember my old totem I used to have?
Yeah, you still have it.
I pull it out and I'm like, and I'm just holding it and I'm gripping it and I start holding it against my arm that has no flesh on it.
Yeah.
And
As you're doing that, I'm sorry, go ahead.
that's it. Go ahead. I want to hear what you were going to say.
Your arm regrows. Your arm regrows, and you need you to lose a D10 on intelligence.
Getting
Oh.
so dumb.
Can you, if you zero out on intelligence, what happens?
5.
You die.
You're brain dead.
She's taking a shit.
Oh, sorry about that, my dudes. Okay.
The fuck? So much noise.
It's gotta work it out. I mean, it's
That's what it sounds like when my arms regrowing.
Yeah, and you all see her arm regrow.
Holy
How's my
I've
sanity?
already. Why are you guys surprised?
Ah, you're good.
We just
Okay.
saw this like a couple years ago.
I'm assuming this is my
upsetting
whole
to
turn,
see.
though.
Huh?
I
I'm
think
assuming
it's
this
cool.
is my whole turn
Yeah.
now. Okay. I think it was my totem and maybe a mixture of
Your
something
hit points are
else.
full again.
I think you should just bare knuckle box this thing because you clearly can't
Yeah.
die.
Well,
Oh. Guys, I'm back. I'll help next turn.
Still like a shooting and screaming. Guys,
Time for a monologue. Let me.
Shut that door. It stinks.
Sorry.
Cats.
It smells like Thanksgiving.
Don't say that.
What?
Eat your shit.
that was
It
Gigi
kinda
the other
does.
day.
It
She
smells
hopped
like
up-
turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes.
She's been eating.
What?
She's been eating turkey shebas and gravy.
So funny.
Thank you for acknowledging that it kind of
It kind of
does.
does. I like take a big.
Remember, if we gaslight him on tape, he's gonna post,
Here, I'll light a candle.
and nobody else can agree. Or can.
Okay, next is Gully's turn. Gully. It's... Let's see here. Honestly...
Maybe when I get back, I look at him. I'm like, we solved the formula. So he's
See?
just like what I am.
Do you
is-
want the formula?
So, his... Yeah, he's just gonna attack still. You guys are lighting him up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Gully is going to attack someone again. He's going to attack you, Bob.
No!
Tundrel reaches out for you.
What have I ever done?
It's your time to go into the light.
I'm gonna dodge.
Yeah. You just need a regular
Ah.
success.
Fight back.
I got a 97.
That is not a regular success.
No!
It's an irregular success, though, right?
This is gonna be bad for old Bob.
Oh, okay. You just lose 2.
Limbs.
2. As a little bit of it gets a little bit of your chest, and just the skin and the flesh there just disappears,
Ah!
and you start bleeding from your chest. But it only does 2 for right now, and you're gonna bleed.
It's like someone
Forever.
took a sharpened spoon and just scooped it out.
Yeah, just gone. That's why it's
Scooped
bleeding.
what out of you?
What?
I missed it. Your chest?
You were right here. What were
You're
you
right
doing?
here.
Also, you said
What
that
else
as
would be in this chest?
Morgan exists in multiple realms.
Ah!
What were you What were you looking at and thinking of?
I couldn't
Scooped
tell you.
what?
You can't tell us, or
I
you won't tell. You
Okay.
can't.
I wouldn't.
Okay, and then it's gonna attack again. Let's see who it's going to go for.
Not me.
It's gonna go for you, Tim. Thomas
I'm up
Thompson.
the stairs.
Thomas Thompson.
It has long tendrils.
Okay. It destroys the banister.
Yeah.
That was good mahogany.
Thomas, dodge! Dodge, Thomas,
Got an
dodge!
extreme.
I did not get an extreme.
Thomas,
Yeah.
spend all your luck, Thomas. That's not a thing,
You
though.
lose 10 hit points.
Thomas,
Yep.
no,
Got
Thomas.
really lucky. I got so lucky.
I'm still alive.
What are you at?
4.
I mean, this RV thing might not be an issue.
It like swings and it just gets your legs right mid thigh on both legs.
Oh my god.
Can I keep 1? Can I turn and...
Ah!
No, you lost.
Oh,
You lost 10.
no.
So the below it is still like it's still like in existence, but like
It just
kind of
separates my legs.
Yeah, and yeah, you fall down the stairs. Take another D4 damage.
I could fall in... Well, yeah.
Come on.
I can walk on my hands.
Okay. 1.
1. All right, and you fall down the steps with just your torso. Your 2 legs are still standing up there.
So we're talking like almost to the giblets here.
Yeah, like right here.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I do have an itty bitty nose,
Yeah.
but not
Above the
really.
knee is rough.
We can reattach that. It's so good.
Easy
I throw
peasy.
him my totem.
This'll fix you.
I just scream.
That kills him.
Imagine.
Her blood
Yeah,
might fix
make
you.
a sandy roll for that.
Yep, that's fair. But I'm just screaming, you know,
I mean, yeah.
as one does. I passed my sanity.
Okay, good. You just lose one.
Okay.
Keep shooting. Don't worry. We got this.
Keep shooting.
Don't
Okay,
stop
that was its turn. Good.
Shooting.
Now it is
It's my turn.
Toby.
I shotgun it.
Yeah.
Put it down.
I'm gonna try. 35. Yeah, that's a success.
Yeah, roll for
At
damage.
least. D8. 6 and 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Good. You blow off 2 more of the
There's
limbs.
one left, right?
There's 1 left.
Don't fuck it up.
Let's go to...
I'm
yeah,
tired of carrying
Alright,
this
Bob
team.
Barnwell.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay.
Ah, it's a 97 again!
Your gun jams.
Damn it.
I throw the gun.
Let's see. Thomas Thompson, you are on the ground.
Yes,
Can I-
screaming.
can
But it's
I-
Morraine's
Do
first.
sorry.
I bleed any
well,
since I fucking failed?
You let it, so you. I was
Oh,
saying
I
you
see.
were the first
Okay, I
one.
see. Yes, I scream. So, retaining consciousness.
Oh, make a con roll.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
let's do
say.
that. Yeah, hard Constitution roll, please.
Yeah, let's see if I got a decent con. I'm still conscious. 32 out of...
You're
That's
still
terrible.
conscious.
That's horrible for you, but also better
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, you're bleeding out horribly. You'll
Bleeding
be,
out horribly on the ground next to it. I'm like, die, you fuck! And I fire.
Okay.
I miss.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
They're both
It's not a
next to
fumble,
each
right?
other.
Lose another hit point as you're bleeding out.
Yep.
Oh boy.
We need a tourniquet real quick.
I fall unconscious.
Maybe a couple.
Turn it
Yeah,
quick.
he is unconscious now.
Did I lose any
I
from
hit
my
2
wound?
hit point.
What's that?
Did I lose any from my wound?
You said lost 2. Oh, just from that? No.
Okay.
I mean, he lost 1 point for like both
The
legs
legs being
open.
knocked.
I don't think I can quantify just a little bit of your
Like-
chest.
I'm getting a little lightheaded.
Yeah.
You know, when it
Thing.
digitized through, I was hoping it cauterized.
The opposite. It leaves everything fully open.
Yeah.
Morgan, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot.
Please.
You're not going to give him your cross?
I'm gonna shoot.
You're insane.
You said I was fine now.
What?
No, you still
Hit
insane. You
points
just
wise, you're
regained.
fine.
Oh, I thought you meant I wasn't sane.
No, I didn't. No.
Oh.
Doesn't fix your mind.
I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
She probably thinks that her cross.
I pass, but it's just normal.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Roll well.
6.
6.
I don't add anything, I don't think.
No. No, you just shoot it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's Gully's turn again. Yeah. Let's go, boys.
He's only
Boy.
got 1 tentacle, though, so 1 attack. Right?
I would have backed up as much as I could to hopefully.
Well, he does go for you, though.
No!
I don't think he would.
I did.
I
roll a
backed
4. I
up.
did roll a 4 just now.
Well, I was not number 4.
Toby
Gaslight.
has a shield.
Okay, go ahead and roll, Toby. Dodge. You got to get a hard success.
Oh, shit. 21.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, you do
Yeah,
dodge
good.
out of the way. Very good.
I just kind
Carrying
of
the
walk
team.
to the side. Like, no problem.
No problem. I'm imagining you're giggling like that the whole time.
It attacks you again.
I just fuck.
I
And just internal monologue. I'm like, I am definitely the leader of the team. Like, these guys are crazy.
Yeah, it misses.
Yes!
God has chosen me.
It's like everyone else is suffering real problems in their lives, and you've you're fine.
This almost seems like a point where I might go insane and a weird other way. Maybe I am immortal.
Yeah. Let me test this. You just put your face in the line.
That's what happened to Jake.
Two-Face!
Just had to test
Toby,
it.
your turn.
I'll kill it, don't worry.
I mean...
I maybe worry. I don't know. I've been pretty lucky. No, we're good. We're all it's solid.
Yeah, you run up and shotgun off the last tendril.
10.
Yeah, you shotgun off the last tendril. It's just laying there now. Light emanating from the stump where its head was.
So,
It's convulsing. It's still moving.
shoot it again.
Yeah, you guys just
Yeah.
light it up.
Stand over it, yeah. And while they do that, I'm gonna walk over and press my totem onto Thomas Thompson's legs. It's okay, buddy.
Yeah.
It's okay, buddy.
Is there anyone you want to pray to?
Ooh. I'll pray to the hole.
While this is
kidding.
happening, since I'm not insane, I start do I see a gas stove or something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow up this house.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we have to leave.
We don't want to.
Then dozens and dozens of shots, yeah.
I don't know how exactly his body changed or something. Can I get the keys to his car?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you loot his inventory.
I'm not looting like I'm normally looting.
He's
No,
looting with
that's-
purpose.
I feel like that's reasonable.
Looting with purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, his clothes tore off and stuff, and his
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I get his keys. I can't do everything.
Hold on.
I was
hold on.
letting you talk.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna pray to Shredni Bashtar.
What do you say to Shredni Vashtar?
Don't let one of your teeth die. Save him. Save your teeth.
He's your sharpest tooth. Fuck me up. Fuck me up.
He's not very smart, I don't think. But neither am I anymore. My intelligence is getting quite low. Please.
Lose 2d10 intelligence, Tim, and your limbs regrow.
Okay.
That's 12 total.
That's not that bad. We still need to blow up this house and leave.
Yeah.
And both of you are going to start having penalties and stuff.
I have 28 intelligence now.
They let me have a driver's license.
How this
actually-
manifests is you're just confused. You don't remember things as well.
This is perfect for me.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, we need to go.
What happened to your chest?
Is there some kind of candle or something I can use as what I know
You
how
have a
to...
lighter.
Yeah.
Okay,
Turn the gas on the
I
stove.
just break off the gas line and put the lighter next
Put a
to it.
candle in another room and
Yeah.
just turn all the gas on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need to go. I don't know if his legs are still there. We just get
Yeah, we
we
got
get the
His
fuck
legs
out.
are slowly regrowing. They're not fully
I
grown.
try to pick him up to help him.
Get the old ones. You can't leave it behind.
Extras.
I just put those in the kitchen.
Wait.
What about my shoes?
That's actually a good idea. If they find the DNA,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
that.
smart.
Mhm.
Actually,
with
we
the body.
You probably don't want to burn it up
Yeah,
there.
I pull one of the legs and leave it outside, so they find it.
Throw it. I throw it across the street.
No,
So, how will that identify you? It's just the
DNA.
leg.
no, just
You can identify someone off the leg.
if they find the massive bodies in the basement, even if it's mushed, it's burned mush, they're gonna try to DNA something.
What would your DNA?
Toe prints.
How could you search that?
What do you mean search?
Like, they just find a leg. Like, how can they
They
then search anything to see if it's you?
They can
Identify
take
them.
self.
But, like,
Yes. Oh,
they
something
just
online.
find a leg. They don't know, like, I'll test if it's Thomas
I'll
Thompson's
write
leg.
Thomas
No.
Thompson
Yeah,
on it.
I guess
If he's
the
in
way-
a database,
Yeah, normal
Would.
forensics, whenever they're like investigating murders, they can find people. So I'm assuming you're asking if my personal like blood or DNA is somewhere out there on a system.
Yeah, I didn't think your DNA would be, like, searchable. So, like, they can...
Yeah, not necessarily DNA, but blood, just like normal forensics.
But
is
then
what I was
that just
thinking.
tells you, like, blood type and stuff. Like, it's not going to connect to you
He-
unless
Yeah,
other
it would.
things connect
He
to it.
has an ankle bracelet on that says Thomas Thompson. It's written on the bottom of his shoe.
leave your.
I get
Do
what
you,
you're
do
saying.
you have your wallet with your real ID?
Yeah, I do.
Just leave it.
Yeah.
Just fucking leave it here.
Ooh, thoughts.
Like take your fucking pants off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically are off
Those
already.
jorts that now they're jorts.
Oh
now.
yeah, because they got cut off mostly.
He's
Yeah. Take
Okay.
off those pants.
I take off the rest. I leave my wallet behind.
I check the wallet for cash.
You want to take out some teeth, too?
Uh,
Dental records.
Here, take a tooth. Take a tooth.
no. What?
I rip out a tooth.
You run all of your teeth?
No, his.
It'll grow
In
back.
support.
I mean, yeah, it would grow back.
1d10.
Yeah.
1d10. Well, I don't want to leave. They don't know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm saying for his teeth. It's
Yeah.
up to you. Do you want to leave your teeth?
We are probably in a rush that
Yeah.
we don't think about the teeth, but
It's
we
fine.
think about the wallet because my
You
pants
got it.
were already coming off.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
we,
you do leave your wallet.
I leave my wallet with my
Legs.
actual ID and flesh.
Okay.
And we're just gonna hope that works in our favor in the future.
You're-
I mean, you're faking your death.
Yes.
You're.
You'll never see your son or your brother
So
again.
you guys are going to have to, like, carry him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys are going to take the police cruiser.
We're gonna take the police cruiser to our car.
Yeah.
I think.
Then both drive out of town and then burn the cruiser.
And
Yeah.
well, we gotta abandon the cruiser.
Yeah.
Those are tracked.
Yeah.
I mean, those are.
As you guys are getting outside, you see across the street, like, the neighbors,
Yeah.
all around.
Would we?
Could we go out the
we
back
have-
door?
Never mind. Go on. Sorry.
You see the neighbors all peeking out through the blinds. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I mean, gunshots, there's nothing we can do about that. We just gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wearing one of the afro wigs of color that you mentioned earlier.
That was a weird way to say that.
I just remember you said they were different colors.
Yeah.
Like blonde, brunette.
I
No,
know.
they were orange
They're
and
like
blue.
clowns. Yeah. Anyway, so you guys get in the cruiser and
Speed off.
speed off, and you go to your other car, or
I think we need to take both of them.
Yeah, we can take them both out of town.
Who is? Are you competent to drive?
I'm gonna drive.
You only had two. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
almost
drive one. You can.
Yeah. I'll take the other and burn it.
Everyone.
I drive the opposite direction, basically, or
Well,
like, not opposite, but
No, we need to go the same way because we got to get rid of both of these cars, but we have to get rid of the cop
that's
car
fair.
faster.
That's
Right. We get out of town, dump the cop car, burn, whatever, and then take our car and keep
Yeah.
going.
you get your the cell phone that's in the car rings.
In the cop car?
Uh huh.
I'm not going to answer it. I'm still delirious and my legs are growing.
I'm insane.
I'm freaking out.
Are we still on the way to the other car?
Yes.
Is there it over in that area? I think we said it's like a dead end street or something.
Yeah, it's cul-de-sac.
Is there another car that I can rip the license plates off of really quick?
I mean, I guess you could try. And police are definitely going to be coming to this neighborhood very quickly because of all the
No,
gunshots.
okay. All right, we'll just get out. That's fine.
Yeah, just leave it ringing.
So no one picks up the cell phone.
It's the guy's cell phone.
Dolly's
Yeah.
cell phone.
Who does it say is calling? If
Is there a call
Alrighty.
ID?
It says Marlon.
I don't think we should.
it's too, we got to get out of this.
Yeah.
This is over for now.
Yeah, I think we call it, and if we answer, that'll just make him look for us more.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't answer.
Okay. So yeah, you go get the other car, And now where are you going?
Out of town.
Out of town.
Farther than the
as-
RV park.
Yeah.
in a different direction to whatever degree we can do it in the car and get rid of can we put the cell phone on like airplane mode or something?
Sure.
Do that.
I'll pull out the
and then
SIM card and crack it.
okay, whatever. And turn off or rip out somehow the GPS tracker in the car
in the squad car. Yeah.
if we can.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. you
We
probably
would. I
figure
mean,
it.
we all drive like police type vehicles,
yeah.
so we would know where that is.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay, so got that off. It's an actual police vehicle.
Yes.
So it's like it has lights and everything. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. The only other thing I was thinking is we can keep Gully's phone, put a new SIM in it, whatever later. Send all the pictures to his phone and then send that to Marlon from his phone. Because they're going to look for us his house is going to burn down.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually.
They're not going to necessarily know immediately.
So send the pictures to Marlon, to Gully,
And then have Goalies in the pictures to Marlon.
but he's already dead.
Yes.
They know he's dead.
They know he's dead, but then they'll see what he did.
I mean, we can send it from an anonymous number to a burner phone.
Yeah, I would say we do it from an anonymous phone so that it's not like, oh, clearly whoever did this to Gully is like reaching out.
Sure. Okay.
Like,
Fair enough.
That's a good idea, Tim.
that would be my only take. But yeah, I think we should be like, hey, here's evidence of the monster that this person was.
Yeah.
Because that'll distract from everything else. Maybe we could send that to the media. Just be like, this was the guy that just blew up.
Okay. So to clarify, on Gully's house, you did like turn on the gas and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you like started to light it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we left it so it would when the gas filled the room or something, it would hit the fire and explode.
And then you left his legs and his ID on the grass in the front yard.
We left it, yes.
Okay.
And
Close to
the house.
then
Sure.
we
The legs
also,
can be in the house.
I don't know if we said this or not, but I would have grabbed that the notebook.
And the formula
Yeah,
stuff.
I assume you already brought that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all the
Okay. So and then you went out of town and you disabled you set us on airplane mode, and you disabled the tracker in the cop cruiser.
Mm-hmm.
And now you want to text him Marlon from a burner phone.
Hold on.
Not immediately. I was just
Okay,
thinking in the
so
future.
what do you do now?
Sorry.
We can actually, at some point, turn back on the transponder in the car. Then probably send them to us. Or to wherever we are. I don't know.
Why would we do that?
So we could get Marlon.
They're
with the
looking
rest of
for
the Slug
him.
Squads.
I guess, yeah. But that might bring all the police.
Also, as soon as they
We
ask us
can
for-
see. We can set up where we're far enough around that they don't see us. We're just out. The
Oh, I don't want to be anywhere around now. Because as soon as they talk to a neighbor, the neighbor's like, oh yeah, I saw 4 people get into his squad car and then drive away. So if they try to find the squad car at all,
Yeah.
they know they're looking for us. They're
Yeah.
going to bring more people. Oh, yeah, that's an assumption.
I think
guess.
at this point we kind of have to let things cool down before we maybe deal with the rest of the Slug Squad.
Oh yeah, we could. I don't know if they have if we find out they have a stash house or something like that. We could just pop them.
But again, I
outside.
think it might be again, one of those things of are these people are just normal shitty?
Yeah.
As opposed to supernaturally shitty.
I think they are just normal shitty, and we just need to escape, call Pitts, and be like, hey, here's the situation.
I agree.
Or these are our ideas about cleaning it up.
Yeah. That's what I think as well.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's the main thing, though. Getting out of town.
Oh, what about your RV and Pineapple?
Pineapple always knows how to find you.
Pineapple can find me.
Pineapple would have
You're
escaped.
just certain.
Pineapple would have escaped in
No,
on-
I'm definitely not certain, but it's unfortunately not at the top of my mind. Watching my legs regrow.
Oh, that's fair. I was like, that would be on the top of my mind, you monster. And then I forgot you're looking at your little
Think about
nubs.
your pet.
Yeah.
We
Thinking that I almost just died and then somehow did not die and then slowly regrowing is kind of on the top of my mind.
put out feelers to
Weirdly
all the
enough.
pet rescues around
Is this what
town.
pineapple looks like?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
I guess it is now.
Yeah.
You're gonna let Pineapple die.
No.
Why
no.
would she die?
They don't just kill
Pineapple's
her.
gonna go into a nice shelter
She's an
nearby.
elderly cat.
And then I'm gonna call around the shelters and be like, "Hey, did an old orange tabby show up at your shelter recently?"
She had a collar that said pineapple. Don't worry, she'll find me.
Just let her out.
Okay, so you are calling it quits then.
For the time being, yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
until we can get out and safely.
I mean, we got the
this is the
formula.
end of the mission if you choose to leave.
I mean, should we call Pizzarelli and
I mean, that's what I thought. It's like we would be maybe revisiting it at a later point, but
I wanted to kill Marlin. I just don't see how we do that
I
right
think-
now unless we invite
I
them
think
to-
at least a night of recuperation might do us well.
That too. Been up for.
The cell phone rings again from Marlon.
we could? I mean, we can.
I mean, if we just want
We
to
did disable it.
Okay, you are sticking with that. Okay.
Unless
Oh, it is in airplane mode. We did
Yeah.
say that for
Yeah.
sure. Okay, it doesn't.
Yeah, if we can get away from town,
I think we
a
just
safe point.
get out with the formula. We burn everything up. We don't have any evidence that anyone else was involved, but I don't know. They could be.
They were slow on the investigation on purpose. And
That could just be cops, though. You know, investigating cops.
would we?
Mm.
No, never
A
mind.
secret burner phone rings under the seat.
No. You guys are outside of town now.
Yeah.
So you can do whatever you want. You want to hit the exit mission button and tell Pizzarelli it's done, and what do you want?
We think it's done. Is there
I mean, we did
any
complete
sort
the
of?
mission as we were told to.
Do we see like an explosion off in the distance or something? Or,
No.
But-
just a fire.
Probably would just end up being a fire, yeah.
Well, any indication or police scanner? What do we hear?
Listening to the police scanner, there were many shots fired in this neighborhood, and there's a house on fire there. And then you keep listening, and they say it's Sergeant Gully's house, and Marlon is on the scene, and then it's just quiet.
Quiet.
Other things happen not related to
Okay.
that.
Hmm.
But nothing else on the chatter comes in about the house.
Well, I'm fine with saying that we did our job here, but we are leaving a couple loose ends.
We're gonna get called from
We could.
He's gonna be like,
Holy show matter.
We could spot someone or a house
so
and then just blow it up.
he's
with
gonna
an
be like, you guys forgot this really obvious thing that I brought up multiple times.
This is how she talks when you guys leave. She's like, "Oh God!"
I just know that that's what's gonna happen, and I'm.
Just make a.
Right now, it's like 5 p.m. right now.
We're all sleep deprived.
You're all sitting in the car. I guess, do you have both cars or what?
I thought we ditched the.
I think we may have.
Ditch the cruiser outside of
Yeah,
town.
I thought
Okay.
we did.
So you just leave the cruiser in the desert. Okay.
Should we torch it or I don't know.
Do we need to torch them? I guess we could just for the
Yeah,
hell
just
of
for
it.
the hell
You
of it.
torch it.
We do.
All right. You're all in your car talking. How you guys? What's the plan? What do you do?
All right, team. Another successful mission.
Yep.
Let's call Pizzarelli and debrief them. And
Okay. Call 'em.
say that if we need to, we can come back and we'll keep an eye on the Slug Squad. But otherwise, we hadn't seen any proof that anyone else was involved in anything supernatural. We're not trying to rock the boat any more than we need to. But we got the solution. We took out the one for sure supernatural threat, and we lit a fire to cover our tracks.
Yep, for the most part.
Yep.
Other than whatever surveillance footage maybe of us, but that's the only loose ends.
No. What are you gonna do?
Traffic cam type footage. Usually not the best.
No.
Usually not high quality.
Also, you guys coming into the Southside Tigers home.
Right. Similarly.
And also inside the police station.
It's all
Police
very
station might have
grainy.
better cameras. But the rest of them, home security is not the best.
And I was wearing a lot of makeup, and I never wear makeup.
So who calls Pizzarelli?
I'll
Rain.
call Pizzarelli.
You call Pizzarelli, Bob. Pizzarelli here.
Hey there, sir. Just wanted to kind of give you a debrief of how everything went down. Who's the motherfucker that... Gully. When we confronted Gully, we attacked him, and he transformed into this abomination of flesh and tentacles and light.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really hard fight,
We put them down.
but we
Everyone
put him
okay?
down. We're all okay.
For the most part, we've
We're all
got...
okay.
We're all
Flesh
fine.
wounds. Yeah, Bob here's talking up, but he got hurt real bad. We bandaged him up, though.
I got a scoop out of me.
Anyways,
But yeah, I'll let Morraine take the rest of it.
we did take him out. We lit the house on fire. We took the formula, whatever, out with us, his book. And honestly, we left because we knew that people would be coming.
Okay.
We ditched the police cruiser, and now we're in our vehicle. We also left some evidence of maybe Thomas Thompson dying on the scene, so maybe they'll think his body was part of the mess that was all there.
What do you mean you left?
You
part
kind
of
of just
Thomas Thompson?
I left my wallet.
Yeah, the wallet.
Yeah.
Amongst the bodies, so it looks like maybe he died there.
But Morraine, you said you left part of Thomas Thompson.
Yeah, his wallet.
Do you consider that part of a person?
Yes, it's an extension of yourself, your identity.
His legs are there.
They're gonna know. I mean,
Oh.
I was leaving that out
Yeah.
until you were like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, Pitts, I guess Bob wasn't the only one that got hurt. I'm currently regrowing my legs.
I think Pitts hates you.
You think?
Pitts is like,
You
this
fucking
fucking... God, I'm so tired of this guy coming in and mucking things up.
It's not me anymore.
In fairness, all the way in the beginning, Thomas was the one that's like, let's go undercover at Cornucopia.
Yeah, I did help convince Morgan. I forgot just as much.
Oh, we all forgot.
This Pizzarelli says, okay, your legs are regrowing.
Also me, I just have good
Yeah,
instincts.
yeah. I think it's related back to that first incident I worked for Delta Green, because this happened before I told you about Pitts. I was shot a whole bunch of times and, regrew some of that.
Yeah, this seems related to that chemical that was found at the Cornucopia house site.
Quite potentially.
That healed the rats and also gave them tumors. And
Yeah, I'm not really thinking about the tumors right now, Pitts.
okay, so, all right. So the loose ends we have is this Lieutenant Marlin and his boys think that you murdered one of his people, and that you guys were all looking into both his, the police abuse case with the whole shooting that got the daycare worker killed, and also the Southside Tiger, and then you guys assassinated one of his boys.
Well, they would have
Yeah.
probably seen some of what went on in that house. It was just a fire, but the basement
Okay.
was intact.
And
There would
Have you
still
told
be
him about-
bodies in the basement.
have you told him about the RV?
Yeah, we already.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
That was last
And
update,
so
yeah.
they have your RV.
Yeah, that's why we left behind
Okay.
evidence of my potential death.
We thought it might be better if he actually maybe.
It was a split second
Disappeared.
decision. We had to get out of there.
You did what you had to
Unfortunately, it was a little messy.
All right.
We're
Did
hoping
the best we could.
We'll run this by you, but we do have damning evidence of Gully, and obviously the case involving the shooting with the rest of the Slug Squad.
That
We
could
could
connect
go
it all
to
to
the
this-
public,
Yeah.
anonymously, of course, and discredit the whole Slug Squad, and that might stop them.
Everything that you have on them, you weren't there specifically for it, but everything that you have, you guys learned from like a podcast.
Oh, okay. So it's
So
nothing.
it is public.
Okay,
Well,
that
could
part's already
be,
public, but we still have
But
the
not
stuff
all.
on
But not
Gully.
all the
Yeah.
bodies. And
Yeah,
stuff.
nothing that Gully did, but just that daycare mishap.
Could we create a false digital trail that makes it look like
The Slug
Goalie?
Squad was involved.
No, Goalie actually ran away.
I think that's kind of the cat's out of the bag on that. I feel like they're going to think Gully's dead, right?
Yeah, with the
He-
shooting.
Well, they don't
I mean-
know that. His body transformed. I don't know if there's anything.
They'll be able to
left of him.
identify that, and his car disappeared.
His car disappeared. We touched it in
And-
the desert.
But the neighbors saw us take the car.
It.
Yeah.
They saw people go out. They don't necessarily know.
Well, I think we'll just have to wait and see on that. So it sounds like we're calling this case good.
That was our plan.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
you see-
Bits will sit tight and hold on, but yeah, if you can help us leak this stuff to the press, maybe.
We'll leak what stuff to the press?
The damning evidence on Gully. Hopefully it's enough.
We're not sharing anything that Gully did.
Copy.
Yeah,
Understood.
we're absolutely not. And hopefully, this Marlin character, hopefully he'll want to keep it quiet too. That's all we can hope for right now. May actually send Robin. We'll see. Okay.
Robin to who?
The Slug Squad.
Clean up slow.
He's gonna send you on a vacation.
All right.
Sounds
Well,
like a
I think
vacation, Robin.
I think your guys are good. In terms of leadership, how do you all feel? Leadership-wise, how do you think you guys all?
Oh, you guys had a leadership talk?
Yeah, we're trying to see who's the leader of Team Master.
I would like to
Oh, since I'm
nominate
the
Frank.
oldest.
like to nominate Frank. Why is that?
I think out of all of us, he's the most level-headed, and I respect his tenure on the team.
Well, thank you.
And I mean, he is by far the most experience, I think, out of all of us.
And the rest of you, what do you say?
I'm a little worried about how much time it will take to prepare things if Frank's in charge.
Well, we can always.
He likes to talk a lot about preparations.
I like to make a plan, and oh no, that's a bad leader. Better. Yeah, I mean
I think we should just run in.
your Russian guns blazing works
A lot of the time.
occasionally,
Most of the
not
time.
in the cleanup phase of
99.99%
things.
of the time.
You hold up the hand that just regenerated. You're like, name one time.
It's like
it
a
went
little
forward.
hand. I'm like 99.9% of the time.
We're on FaceTime with Fitzgerald.
I know. Frank
I'm-
did step up this time.
I'm willing to this time. I'm willing to take that challenge on, if that's what the team thinks.
I think so.
That's fine with me. Well, congratulations, Frank. You're now the leader of Team Masticate.
In my head, I was the whole time.
You say that.
No,
All right.
that's just what I was thinking.
Well, you guys are good to come home. Frank, if you want to give that the vial to me in Washington,
I'll deliver it to you.
we'll get that good. All right, and good job, Team Masticate.
Go
Frank.
team.
Yeah, Bits, If you have a safe house or anything between here and Washington,
No.
Yep.
just like a green
What?
box with
Yeah.
a car or something.
You need a car?
We just faked my death haphazardly. I kind of need to lay low for a bit.
Probably a new identity.
Yeah, if
We-
you have
we
just
need to-
anything, just consider me
Do
when you're
we-
thinking about your day.
Some kind of plastic surgery.
Like, do you remember those Homeward Bound movies?
No.
Yeah, you're talking about pineapple?
Do we just hear?
No.
After we've driven states away.
No, pineapple's in a bad spot. All right, you guys can get a car for Thomas Thompson. Are you going back to Chicago?
Probably not.
He's gonna live out of his car. It's
I
a
do
Toyota
shave
Previa.
completely at this point. Get an actual wig, not just an afro wig, to hopefully change somewhat of my facial structure with the hair.
Sure.
Maybe my nubs grow back a little bit shorter than normal. So I'm just a couple inches shorter than I used to be.
No, that goes back how it was.
Damn.
Even
That would've
taller,
been so convenient.
better, cleaner.
So you do that and you just travel, keep on the move, or what?
I think
It's
that's the
another
only thing I
RV.
can do at the
Well,
moment.
you could ask someone if you could stay with them.
Well, that's true. You guys have your dad, perchance, needs some company, right?
You're not gonna try to get him to go in that hole, are you?
No. If anything, I would go in the hole.
Why?
Oh, my life's kind of falling apart, Morraine.
I think your life's falling apart more than mine did before.
Well,
Why are you doing?
Yes.
Let's
What are
not
you doing,
compare.
Murray?
Let's not compare.
Exactly.
My mother's in the hospital. If you need a bedroom, I can let you stay in
Thomas,
her
you
room.
can stay with my
Gave her
father.
cancer.
cool.
I didn't give her cancer.
out of character, you did.
Yeah, she has cancer. I didn't. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think Morraine's dad's farm would be best because it's out of the way, even more so.
Do you accept that?
Yes.
Okay.
I call my dad.
You call your okay, good.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I have a
Yes.
friend that's coming back to stay with us.
Is this is he a normal friend?
No.
Mostly.
Well, I'm always keen to help someone who's down on their luck. How long is he gonna stay for?
An undetermined amount of time, but he's,
Oh.
I do think he'll be able to help around with the farm. Lend
Oh.
a hand.
So he can get around pretty well.
Soon, yes.
Soon?
Yes.
What's wrong?
Well, you know how I was.
He doesn't have any limbs?
Well, now I do.
He's currently regrowing his limbs?
Well, we keep that on the down. We don't talk about it, but he'll be okay soon.
All right, I'll be here.
Yep, you're where you always are.
Yeah, I'm always here for you.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, honey. You just let me know what you need. I'll be outside
Well-
staring.
We'll be there in a couple hours.
All right.
Alright, so you drive to Kansas, both of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Toby, you fly back home to Washington, D.C.
I fly with that stuff.
Okay. I mean, you have to drive from Los Angeles to Washington, D.C.
Well, they won't let you take liquids past a certain volume.
They're really
Federal
small.
Oh,
If there would be a safe way that I
Can
would
you
know
keep
to
them on your
transport that,
carry-on?
yeah, I mean, yes, I would do that.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
And I keep the notes on
You're also a
secure
federal
on.
agent. Like,
Right.
you can probably get away with some stuff. You fly back, you're back home. Your wife was happy to see you for once. Did you tell her you got a promotion?
Yeah, honey, I did kind of get a promotion a little bit. It's not really like a monetary thing. It's more just like a
What do you mean it's not monetary?
It's just a.
You're not his wife.
Why?
Adam's
Let
his
me.
wife.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot.
It's more just a kind of recognition thing.
You're not
It's-
his wife.
Who are you? Where's my wife?
Well, that's incredible. I mean, it shows that they trust you.
Yeah, maybe. It's hard to tell. It's really early on in this. We're to see where it leads.
Well, I'm very
hoping it'll be
excited
good.
for you.
I'm
very proud.
I think it's good. It'll be good for all of us, hopefully.
I think so.
Yeah, and then Bob Barnwell, you return home.
Empty apartment.
Yeah.
Um,
you have a lot of animals.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, all
You have
my
a house also.
cats and dogs.
Is there a new cat that you haven't seen before?
No.
Oh, hello.
The reincarnation of pineapple.
It just is fine.
No, pineapple's dead.
Pineapples, yeah, probably.
Why is it dead?
I think
Because those cops are shitty people.
They wouldn't kill your cat.
Oh, they would 100%.
cops would never
skin
hurt
that
an
cat.
animal.
It's dangerous. It's trying to attack me.
Yes.
Honestly, pineapple might have stood up and fought. Who knows?
It'd be hard to
Brave
shoot a
cat.
cat. I think
Yeah, it's not hard to. I mean, it would be hard to shoot a cat.
if it was like running away.
Okay. Yeah, you return back home and spend time with your mother. It's sad, and you just hold her hand and be with her. And then one last thing, as you guys are going back, you and Thomas Thompson, Morraine, you guys stop at a gas station. You go inside to get some food and stuff, while he stays in the car, still regrowing his limbs. And as you do that, a yellow motorcycle pulls up
Sorry.
next to the car on the other side of the pump. The rider has a helmet on, dark visor you can't see through, and he looks over at you.
I give him a peace sign.
Hey, brother.
Just give him one of those. You nod and wave kind
A
of thing.
shocker.
The rider nods back, and you can hear a voice coming from within the helmet say, my pet, what a delightful treat you've been. Up and moving for the first time in how long? I admit I did miss my last toy of yours, your last tooth. I hope this one will prove stronger. It's time to go back to sleep, my pet. Before you hurt yourself. We'll play again, don't worry. But I think it's time to rest. And he, lifts up the visor, and then his tongue lashes out,
I knew
breaks
his
through
tongue.
the car window, and blood just goes all over your face.
Oh,
As it looks blood.
while you're doing that, I was making the motion that I rolled down the window to hear him better,
Yeah.
so it doesn't have to break the window. But yes, I'm just.
And
Squirt.
and then the rider says, Thomas Thompson.
Oh, fuck. Hey, you're him.
I hope you understand what all this has done to you. And he drives off.
Fuck you, buddy.
I walk out with
What do you get?
corn chips. I got 2 big hot dogs.
You're like walking
holding
like
them.
this.
They look extra big.
And I
in
got
their tiny hand.
soda, like the big gulps sodas, and I'm kind of spilling them because I'm carrying them in one hand and the hot dogs and the corn chips over here, and I'm like spilling it, and I'm like and I look up and Thomas Thompson's just covered in blood, and I in shock squeeze real quick, and so the soda just goes everywhere, and the hot dogs squelch in my hands because they had all this ketchup. Kind of symbolic because it kind of looks like blood too,
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I go over to
You
Thomas.
bite your tongue. Ow.
Ah!
No, you do actually bite your tongue, and it starts to bleed a little bit.
Okay, so that's dripping down my
Yeah, that.
yeah.
Probably dirty blood. Not your face.
Capture?
And I run to Thomas. I throw it all down.
None of it matters.
Morraine, it's fine.
You throw it all on Thomas.
Oh my god!
And I run to Thomas, and I'm like, Thomas, what happened? And I look down, and you still have your little legs.
Yeah, they've slightly grown past the knee now.
You didn't do anything to yourself, did you?
No.
You were just talking about jumping into a hole.
No, I'm like wiping the blood off my face. I'm like, I think I just met someone that Jack met. Not Jack. Jake. Sorry. So that writer that
the
Jake.
tongue man.
Yeah. The devil or something. My memory's a little fuzzy though. I can't really remember what he called him. This is actually in character too, because my memory's getting worse.
Yeah, that's fine.
I forget what his name was.
I did take lots of notes though back in the day. Well, oh wait.
Oh, they're the harpy.
That was oh god.
Yeah.
No, they're always in my notebook, and I pull out a small ledger.
Sure.
I'll look it up later though.
I'm so sorry. Do you want me to go back in and get snacks?
You know, give me the hot dog in your hand. It's enough.
I threw it on the ground.
Oh,
Here,
you threw it on the ground.
The glistens, no.
Yeah, and the camera pulls up.
No!
The what pulls up?
The camera pulls up. Like,
Oh.
that's the end of the shot.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
the end of the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we will call it there
Okay.
with God's law.
With the glizzy incident.
Yeah.
That's what people will remember. Just kidding.
Oh man.
Yeah, I will have to go back and look up its name or what he called himself, because he did call himself something at one
was it?
point. Or we looked him up, did some research on it.
remember.
I wrote it down somewhere. But also, it seems like he's talking to Shredny Varstar.
Yeah, for sure. He's talking like
You're the
Pass
pet.
Through
Yeah.
us, yeah, for sure. But he said at the end, Thomas Thompson, I hope you understand what this means, or means to you.
I have to look it up.
Okay,
I don't know.
no, of what you just said.
I don't know what I just said.
Okay, well, that's fine.
I don't know.
That's why we
Apparently,
have
it
the
wasn't
recording.
important.
I think it was like Thomas Thompson. I hope you understand what has been done to you.
Ah, yes. That would make sense. Trying to keep my actual notes up to date a little bit. Yeah, we'll have to see. Thomas's life is now in shambles.
Now,
Well, that's fair.
it's just more in shame.
Yeah. I'll have to send an encrypted email to my son and be like, your father always loved you. I hope you know this. I mean, we're faking his death, so...
I mean, I could just deliver a letter for you or something.
Oh, that's true.
You're like there, like in a like fedora and a mustache.
In the background, yeah. Oh.
Your brother would take care of your son, kind of.
Take care of each
He's,
other.
yeah, he got better. My brother.
Okay, we will call it there.